Lab Test Now Toxicology Portal. This webinar will be used to train you in how to create instant drug testing results. The first step in creating a result will be logging into the portal. You will need to enter your username and your user password. Once you log into the portal, you will be taken directly to the drug test results screen, similar to what you're viewing now. As you can see in this screen, there's a great overview of tests that have been done already. This section of the portal is only for training, so none of the tests that you're looking at are actual results. This is just a training segment. So the first thing that you need to do to create a drug test result is to simply click on Add Drug Test. When you click on Add Drug Test, it's going to automatically fill in the date and the time of the collection, which is right now. If you need to edit that, you can. The next thing you'll be asked is to enter the birth date of the donor. Once you've entered the birth date of the donor, the portal will check to see if you already have this person entered or if we need to create a new record. We don't have a donor that has this birthday, so we'll go ahead and enter the name of our donor. You'll put the first name in one field, and you'll put the last name in the last name field. The next thing you'll do is enter their ID number. If you're not going to photo identify them and you are going to create a result that is for informational purposes only, you can click on Not Verified. For this donor, we have identified them by photo ID, and there are other choices available from the Select drop-down menu. The next thing you'll want to do is connect this person to their employer account if they are connected to an employer account. So by now you should have already entered their account, and there is a separate webinar training for setting up an account. This person happens to be with Green Thumb Company, so I'll select Green Thumb Company. Before I select that, you should notice that none of this information was filled out. However, once you do select the company, the contact information, the email, phone, and fax numbers are automatically pre-filled for that company. Another thing that will be pre-filled based on the account that you select will be the testing devices that this company would like to use, as well as the agreed upon price. So for this donor, it will be a pre-employment test. I will be the collector, and we are going to select the PSD5M. This has already been predetermined in their account that these are the two devices that they may use, so only these two choices are available. That will help avoid confusion. Once I select the specific test device that we'll be using, it automatically brings up the analytes that are associated with this device. We also have the agreed upon price that is specific to the employer account. The next thing that you will do is ensure that the lot number is correct and the expiration date is correct. Since many times the devices that we purchase are made in huge lot numbers, this will stay the same until you change it on another device. So that's another time-saving method. Before you perform the test, you will create a lab test form to carry with a medical assistant. So you want to say at this point, no for test performed, and save the information about the donor. This will automatically take you to the drug test results overview page. You can see that we have created a donor now, a new donor, and that now we see the specific information about the test. The little sand timer indicates that we have not completed this test and that it is in progress. So by looking quickly at the overview screen, you can see which tests that you're working on right away. The next thing you would do is you'll want to click on the lab test order form. This is going to automatically create a PDF that you can print and carry with you based on the information that you've already ordered. We have the donor's name, the company, and the company information, as well as the contact information. We have the panel they selected, the lot number, expiration date, and then more information about the donor. The medical assistant will print this and carry it with them, prepare the donor, and then perform the test. While the medical assistant is performing the test, she will complete filling out this form, including the donor signature, the collector signature, and the results section here at the bottom. After the test is completed, the medical assistant will then go back to the portal if the results are negative and create a negative result. For this donor, we're going to assume that all results are negative, so all of these will stay on negative. The temperature was in range, and then you have the ability to write down if you did it observed and where the collection site was. Now what we want to do, notice this is the only thing I have to change for a negative result, is I simply click on yes and save. This is going to create an actual result by PDF, and just to show you how easy it is to send this result out, all we have to do is click on email. By clicking on the email button, the portal will automatically generate a PDF. It will name it in a searchable form by the donor name and the birth date, by the donor name and the test date. If this donor were tested multiple times, it would also have an extension 1, 2, 3, 4. So a unique name is created each time. Another thing that's great about the portal is it's already pre-filled the account information in, as well as the text that we've decided that we'd like to send to this customer. You can also edit this before sending if you'd like to. You could put have a great day, or you could put specific information about this donor. All you have to do now is click on send, and you'll notice that the portal has changed to have a check mark indicating that the result has been sent via email. If you click on this C, you will get a confirmation that the email was successfully sent, and you'll have the time and date stamp in case your customer has issues finding it. You can refer to them to the time and date that you sent it. Another thing that you will notice about the portal now is that the sand timer has changed to indicate what the result is. This donor had a negative result, so there's a green N. You can easily look down over all of your results and see what the results were. For instance, you can see this donor had a positive result, and these two are actually still in process. That's all that you need to do to create a negative result for a customer. If this customer would have wanted to have the results faxed, again, we could just click on the fax and it would automatically send it out. Another thing that is included is that the specific information about the account is over here to the right. So anytime you run a donor test, you'll have specific information here that you can easily view and see what to charge for this account, and even information about the result. If you have any questions, I would refer you to the Any Lab Test Now training manual that has information on using the portal, as well as you can contact Laura Bradbury. That's me. My email address is laura.bradbury@anylabtestnow.com.